So good evening, good evening, good evening. We are back. We are back again. Me and Goonie. It's been a couple of weeks, bro, since we last on the stream. This time we are here in not so good circumstances after being bored to sleep last night watching England. But how you been, man? How's the family? How are you? How's your channel?
I've been good. I've just been busy. I haven't really been posting on the channel recently. Part of that is to do with the fact that Chelsea ain't played football since fucking Champions League game. And on top of that, I'm just learning new software so I can get better on the editing skills, kind of broaden my horizons on the channel. You get me?
Yeah, mate, editing's a nightmare. That's why I don't bother. That's why I just do everything live. It's just so
It's
much
easier, innit? Yeah, facts. It's easier.
As soon as you finish the live, that's it. You're done. Yeah, I can't be dealing with sitting there editing. That's why I don't upload on my other channel. Like everyone was going, oh, come back, bring the vlogs back, bring the vlogs back. It's like, yeah, that's great bringing the vlogs back, but then it takes me 3 hours to edit a 10-minute video because I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how to use Final Cut Pro properly, man. Like, and I'm not going to sit there and bother to learn it if I'm honest.
There's so much to learn as well, bro. I'm going through like some YouTube tutorials and they're like nearly 2 hours long. It's like, fucking hell, it feels like I'm back in school all over again.
Man said, how did you start? How you start the stream mid convo? We didn't, did we? I don't know. StreamYard's been moving crazy recently, mate. Sometimes I'll ping comments and they disappear off the screen and then flash straight back up again. So I don't know, mate. But anyway, big ups to everyone watching, man. There's 350 in the building. Make sure you are subscribing to the channel. Make sure you subscribe to Goonie's channel as well. The link is in the title. And yeah, let's just get straight into this. Yeah, I'll pass it in, man. I'll put it on now. Cheers. Let's just get straight into this, mate. We obviously all sat there and watched that Boar Fest last night. How long did you last, mate? Did you last a full 90?
Nah, 45 minutes. I'm on an England boycott anyway, and I have been for a couple of years now since Southgate took over the job. That was it for me. I'm not gonna lie to you, that was the last straw. That's when I lost interest in just following the national team because I was like, for you to even hire this man, yeah, we're done out here, we're finished. And I don't even care about, oh yeah, but he got us to a Euro final. I don't care. We should have won it. Did we win it? Yeah, who's gonna remember it in 10 years' time? Oh yeah, we got to a Euros final once. Nobody remembers the loser ever. Yeah, and that there. Yeah, was the opportunity. We should have won that competition. The path that we had in that competition was a joke. Yeah.
Bro, we should have won the World Cup and the Euros.
Exactly. So in my eyes, yeah, he bottled it. He completely bottled the situation. He bottled it, bruv. And fucking Harry Kane for not squaring it to Sterling.
Exactly. It's actually mad as well, right? But before we get into the actual game itself, there weren't a lot to talk about, but we are going to talk about a few of the players that were picked now. And then we'll go over what we think needs to happen with this. Because it's funny, he took 12 defenders in that 25-man squad. And then he plays Bukayo Saka at left back when he's got a left back sat on the bench. I mean, this is some prime Arsene Wenger stuff going on.
Who, by the way, he brings on when we're 1-0 down in the dying minutes of the fucking second half.
Yeah, he brings him on in the second half. Do you know what's also mad? This is the final games or international duty before he picks his World Cup squad. So he sits there and he goes, I know, I'm going to pick Ivan Toney for this squad. And you're like, wow, Ivan Toney's finally getting some recognition. Yeah, and then he don't put him in the squad for the game last night. So why is he there? That made no sense to me. Like some of the players that have been picked are just, I don't know how they're there, mate. Real talk. Like to sit there and pick some of these players like Harry Maguire, Luke Shaw. I understand he's got his favourites, the tried and tested. Harry Maguire is one of them. That's one of his favourites. That's like Granit Xhaka with Arteta, you know. So I understand that every manager's got their favourites, but bro, to be picking Ivan Toney and then not put him in the squad when this is the last international break before a World Cup is just pathetic. Right? To pick Luke Shaw when he's not played pretty much most of the season and then sit him on the bench and put Bukayo Saka at left back is pathetic. Yeah, he's playing midfield, playing a midfield of well. Let's come to Foden real quick, by the way.
Yeah,
let's come to Foden and Starboy, right? Because who do you think was England's best player in the last 12 months? Because Bukayo Saka got it, and I'm baffed. He played 4 games, didn't score, didn't create anything, and the 2 games he missed, we won. How's he got England's best player in the last 12 months? Who would you have given it to? I know there's not a lot of choice.
Bruv, I
But
don't.
I would have given it to
I'll be
Sterling.
real with you, Lee. I'll be real with you. I don't watch enough England to even know who should be the best player. I swear down, like I guess I go in with the intent of watching 90 minutes of England, but by the first half, by the time it's done, it's like I see this week in, week out with Chelsea. I don't want to watch this again, bruv. It's just a repeat of what I've been watching with my club. And why do I want to watch it? It's PTSD all over again. I don't want to see all that. But like, bruv, listen, for me, like I said, I wouldn't really know who to give it to tell you the truth. I
would have said Raheem Sterling if I'm honest. Maybe the chat.
Right, yeah, actually, do you know what? Yeah, Raz is a good shout, actually. That's a good shout, very good shout.
The thing is, I don't really rate Raheem Sterling that highly. Like, he's not that good a footballer. But if you look at his performances, I don't really watch England either, mate. That's the first game I've watched for England last night since we lost the Euro final. Yeah,
don't blame you.
That's why, because we put that on last night. You get him a player playing out of position, and people say, "Oh, well, he is a left back." Well, he's not a left back, is he? He plays right wing, mate. Yeah, exactly. And you're putting him in over a left back that you've picked who hasn't played all season. Like, it's just some of the decisions. I'm baffled he's still there. I can't lie, but then I shouldn't be baffled because he is a puppet, isn't he? He's a yes man, and it's like
exactly.
And who do you pick if you get rid of him? Who's going to take that job, taking us to a World Cup that's going to get us playing decent football? And this is
my number one choice is now at Chelsea. So now outside of that, I don't even know.
What about Eddie Howe? Would he leave that job?
Listen, I'd take Sam Allardyce over this, brother. I swear down, I actually would. I'd take Sam Allardyce. I would take Sean Dyche.
My old man said we'd take Howie if we have to.
Bro, I would take Ted Lasso over this guy. I swear down. I would take him.
Hey, what are you doing in November and December, bro? Maybe you should get on the plane to Qatar.
Fam, bro, I'll throw my name in the hat. I swear down, I'll do it. I'll do a better job than this man. He's
do it for free. I'll do it for free. Bro, that team last night, why was Grealish on the bench? Like, it makes no sense. Everything about that, it just cried out for somebody to carry the ball forward and actually have a go and take a man on. Every time I watch England, which isn't as religiously as some people, my little brother was in Italy for the game, by the way. He went all the way to the San Siro to watch that crap.
To watch us get relegated.
Yeah, but when I do watch England, it's slow, it's boring, it's methodical, it's predictable. And it's almost like, oh, no, don't give me the ball. You have it. Oh, I don't want to make the mistake. Right. But when we watch Premier League football, and there's obviously all these players playing in the Premier League, yeah, it's a totally different style of play. So why has no England manager ever, since the Premier League era has come about, why has no England manager ever tried to play international football like we play domestic football? Because when we play quick, high tempo, high press, zipping the ball around nice, we'd rip teams apart with the squad that we've got.
Exactly. We've got players that are actually suited to that system as well. But
exactly.
He's deciding to go with this back five, which is obviously going to be defense heavy when you come into the selections, bro. And do you know what really frustrated me as well watching I feel this is the main reason why I got pissed off as well watching that, is because I knew that Italy weren't even coming out of the first gear. And I was seeing things like Jorginho running the show, fam. Do you understand how wrong that sentence is, fam? Yeah, this is coming from...
Listen, he was up for a Ballon d'Or, according to your lot.
Brother, I watched this guy week in, week out. And for him to run the show the way he did against England, I said, nah. I said, there's no way. And I'm going to go as far to say this, yeah. I've got no faith in coming out of the group. Hear what I'm saying to you, yeah?
What, in the World Cup?
Yeah, the way I feel now, the way I feel now.
Does anyone? I can't even remember.
USA, Wales, and Iran.
USA, Wales, and Iran in our group.
You hear what I'm saying to you?
Didn't we?
The US will top the group, yeah, which is bad enough, especially for me. I'm in New York City, brother, and I can't fucking hide because of my accent and everything else around it. Yeah. And then Wales as well, bro. We might be in for a reality check. We should have sacked this guy. Yeah, I personally think he should have never been hired in the first place. But for the sake of it, he should have been sacked after the Euros. But people were reluctant to do that because he got to a final. But they're not looking at the context behind the final, like the path to get there. Should have got there. Should have even won it. We should have never have got to penalties against Italy. It should have been the game over. We should have beat them. I'm not saying they're a bad team, in my opinion, but I think we had enough tools to beat them in the final.
See, the thing is, like, there's a few people. No, I totally agree with you, mate. Like, I think we should have won the World Cup. Like you said, if Kane
100%.
squares it to Sterling, we're in the final. Yeah, but again, Kane's trying to be the hero, isn't he? Like I like Harry Kane. I think he's a good footballer, but sometimes he like in them situations, just pass the ball, mate. Yeah, just get your team in the final, and now it's a final of a World Cup. First time we got to a final since '66. Like, do you know what I'm saying? We could have gone on and won it. We probably wouldn't, yeah, because they're too good, isn't it? But
yeah,
we might have, and you never know. It's a final. Anything can happen. The underdog sometimes wins, man. We see it with Wigan against City. Yeah, we've seen it in other finals, Birmingham against Arsenal and stuff. So, seen it with us against your team when Conte was manager. You know, so
exactly.
It winds me up. And then you look at the Euros. Yeah, his substitutions completely cocked that game up. Yeah, and then you know the experience of the Italians, especially defensively, when Chiellini pulled Saka's shirt when he was going over halfway.
Oh yeah.
I mean, if that was the other way round, where's the defender in our team that's going to do that? They're not, are they? They're just going to let him go, and he probably would have scored. Yeah, but when it's the other way round, they just go, right, I'll take one for the team. We played crap. Yeah, we'll just get this all the way to extra time and penalties, or where it was extra time, wasn't it? We'll get this to penalties. Yeah, and then they know our record on penalties is not great. And his substitutions in that, he should have been sacked after that final.
100%.
Rashford, Sancho, and Saka on penalties, the first three. Or the three of the first four, or whatever it was. Pathetic. Absolutely pathetic. Mad. Yeah, and you don't... If you've got like Harry Kane's our best penalty taker, that's by a country mile as well. By the way,
yeah, easy.
Yeah, I know he missed one the other week against Forest, but he very, very rarely misses a penalty. Yeah, so you put him on the first penalty, you now got the 1-0. You're up. Yeah, to put these kids in there, man, but and put them on at Wembley when everyone's watching. He should have been sacked, mate. He should have been sacked then. And the mad thing is, we've got worse since then. Yeah, and I think the reason we've got worse since then is maybe some of these players have thought, you know what, they were our two opportunities. I don't think we're going to have another two like it. And maybe it's that. I don't know. Maybe it's just him being crap. Yeah, I don't know. But that man said it's Sean Dyche's time.
Well, here's the thing.
I'll take the Ginger Mourinho all day long for England manager.
Here's the thing, though, Guns. Yeah, what was his credentials before he stepped into the England job? He had
a penalty and got a pizza advert.
He had exactly, yeah, which I'd never forgive him for that ever. I still not forgiven him for that.
Didn't he get? Was it Middlesbrough? He got Middlesbrough final.
And what happened, bro? But what happened with Middlesbrough when he managed them? He relegated them.
Yeah.
So what other job did he have after that?
I have no idea. When he under 21s or under 17s? I don't know. I have no idea. Let me Google it. Gareth Southgate jobs. Here we go. Let's have a little look at this resume right here. This CV of the England manager. Right, manager career. 1 year at Middlesbrough. 2 years at Middlesbrough. 3 years at... Hang on, let me go right down the bottom. Right, so... Manager of Middlesbrough. Yeah, just Middlesbrough. That's it. It's the only team he's managed.
And I swear it wasn't it like a long layoff between then and the England team as well?
That was 4 years until he went to the under 23s. So from the last time he managed club football, the only time he's managed club football, the day he got sacked was the 21st of October 2009. Right? He had 151 games as Middlesbrough manager. He lost 20 games more than he won. He had 45 wins, 43 draws. 18 losses more, 63 losses. Win percentage, 29.8%. This is the guy leading England to glory, yeah? 29% win record at Middlesbrough. Then he was under 21s manager 4 years after getting sacked. He had no job at all. Yeah?
Did he win anything with the England youth? Did he win anything with England youth?
England under 21, he won the Toulon tournament in 2016.
He won less than fucking Cundy.
Yeah, he's won less than Jason Cundy, isn't he?
Bro, look, and then you see when he left that position, yeah. Look at what we was winning after he left as manager. We battered it.
He got us to runners up in the European Championships for the under 21s.
Bottled it.
And then he got us third place in the Nations League.
Bottled it.
Yeah, and then that's it.
He bottled everything.
Can you close that door a little bit, please? Thank you. Yeah, and then he then got promoted from that as England under 21 straight in to the full England job. His record as England manager now is 75 games, 46 wins, 16 draws, 13 losses, 61% win percentage. But 61% win percentage when you're playing teams like Albania.
Yeah, San Marino's in that.
San Marino. I mean, we should be getting 100% win ratio, mate. We're England. The quality of players that we have. I know that's probably a bit over the top, but you probably can't win every game. I understand that, but we're going and beating teams that we should be beating. And then when it comes up against a team that's half decent, like Italy, I don't think they were even great last night, by the way. When you're coming up against teams like Italy,
they didn't get out of the first gear, bro.
They were strolling, mate. It was a walk in the park. They all had cigars on. Yeah, it was a walk in the park. It was mad.
Even the goal Raspadori scored, it was like, what the fuck, fam?
It's crazy. Big up to everyone watching. There's 1,000 people watching this. Make sure you smash the likes up. There's not even 150 likes. You losers. You're moving like Gareth Southgate. What's going on? Oh, sorry, I lie. It's 176. It's updated. Let's get this up to 300 real quick.
Come on.
And make sure you subscribe to Goonies channel. The link is in the title. Man Knows Football. But yeah, bro, it's mad. It is actually mad, isn't it? Yeah, and I think like we're going to go into this World Cup, yeah, with Gareth Southgate picking his favourites, which every single England manager, Sven done it, Capello done it, every manager we've had for England, Gareth Southgate came out when he got the job and he said, I'm going to pick players based on merit, yeah, and their performances. Well, on that basis then, yeah, how are Maguire and Shaw in the squad? It makes no sense. It makes no sense whatsoever. If he's picking players based on their performances, yeah, then Declan Rice shouldn't be in the squad because they're fucking 17th in the league and he's been pony all season. Like, but again, it's Declan Rice. We've got to get him in there. Yeah, Calvin Phillips, I think he's injured in so he can't get in the squad at the minute. Yeah, and then you've got Saka, who's not been great this season, but I get why he's in the squad. Yeah, he's not been great, but he's still chipping in. Yeah, and then you've got Grealish, who's like, people slag Grealish off all the time. I think he's a quality player, and he's the one player in that England squad that can get a ball in his own half and drive forward over 50 yards up the pitch.
I want to say this about Grealish as well, just on a club level basis. First, it's obviously I've got no basis to say this. This is just my personal opinion. I don't even think Pep wanted him. Honestly, that's my first thing.
Grealish.
I don't think he wanted Grealish, but that's not to say he's a bad player, because when you look at how Grealish was played at Aston Villa, he was encouraged to hold on to the ball. He was encouraged to beat players. At Manchester City, that's not necessarily encouraged unless it's one or two players like your Mahrez's and that. Do you know what I'm saying? But outside of that, you're moving the ball quickly. It's all about your position and your intelligence when it comes into movement into space and things like that. It's not he can't be carrying the ball too much. So the style of football from Villa to City, I just think he's suffering from that transition. He's not necessarily used to that kind of football. So that don't necessarily make him a bad player. In my honest opinion, I just don't think he's suited to what Pep wants at the minute.
Why do you think they signed him then?
It might have been a club target. It could have been a club target. Because sometimes clubs do that. Well, I know at Chelsea that they do that. Like a player will show some good form, especially if they're English as well. The board will just jump on it.
Yeah, true. But then I don't know, man. Like I think Pep likes him. He's obviously a talented footballer as well. But you're right. Grealish, when you watch Grealish at Man City, sorry, not Man City, Aston Villa, he was always like in his own half, picking up the ball off the centre-back, picking it up from the midfielder. Then he'd drive forward. Remember when he barged Bellerin back to Barca?
That's what I mean. Consistently the most fouled player in the Premier League. And you have to be on the ball consistently to do that. Do you see what I mean?
And now he's adapting his game, Grealish. But I don't know. He's not been great for Man City. Yeah, but again, there's not many players that go to Man City. I know people are going to throw Haaland up in the chat and that, but there's not many players that go to Man City and just hit the ground running, especially in forward positions. Yeah, because it is a different system. You are playing a system. Grealish was just playing with freedom at Aston Villa.
Yeah,
now
exactly.
He's rigid. He has to stay on that left-hand touchline. He can't really go inside too much. He's not allowed to come back to the centre half and pick it up. He's hugging that touchline. that's not really Grealish's game. Grealish's game is getting on the ball, picking a pass, driving forward, getting fouls, getting free kicks, and making stuff happen.
Yeah,
At
exactly.
Man City, that ain't gonna suit him, that style, and it hasn't so far. And he's still trying to get his head around it. But it depends what he wants, isn't it? He's obviously gone there. If Man City come calling, you're going, innit? You're going to win stuff.
100%, yeah.
So I get why he went there, but at the same time, it's like similar to other players, man. There's been other players down the years. I was listening to Rance talk about this the other day when he said about Joe Cole. Like he said, Joe Cole. Like, do you remember when Chelsea, Jose subbed him off? Yeah, after 25 minutes in or something, so he went tracking back. It's like, what do you mean he ain't tracking back? But Joe Cole probably sits there and goes, "Yeah, I didn't reach my potential, but I've got all these trophies." And it's like, what do you want? Innit? The game's about winning, man. So I suppose some of them sacrificed their ability and what they could do in the game. Maybe Joe Cole could have won more if he was not under Jose. I don't know, but I bet if you speak to Joe Cole, he'll say, "Yeah, I'm happy with what I won."
And it's also down to the quality we had in that squad as well, bro. Do you know what I mean? To be playing week in, week out in that team, unless you're one of your Lampards and Terrys and that, bro. That back then that was saying something at Chelsea. Do you know what I mean? How times have changed, though, bro. Flipping hell.
Yeah, it's mad, isn't it? Absolutely mad. And I don't think I agree with what you said. I don't think we're getting out of the group at the World Cup, mate.
No, it doesn't look good.
And if we do get out of the group, we're going to get slapped by the first half decent team we play anyway.
Any manager with some tactical nous will do one over on Southgate. My honest opinion.
Yeah, 100%. This is a great comment as well. Surprised he played Foden last night. He usually doesn't. Yeah, and then after time, he was on the right-hand side. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure when I watch Foden for Man City, he's floating around the left, cutting inside.
Yep.
Because normally it's for Grealish, and Grealish is benched, and he's on the left. I know he can play right-hand side, but normally that's Bernardo out there or Mahrez out there. All right, bro, it makes no sense. It was almost like watching an Arsene Wenger team when it was coming to the end. Like you're playing a centre-back at right-back when you've got a right-back on the bench.
Yeah, man.
Like that kind of thing. You know what I mean? It's weird. Very weird, but I don't think they're going to sack him. If we get humiliated in the World Cup and come home towels between legs and we get knocked out in the group stage, then I could understand and think that they would sack him. If we get out that group, doesn't matter whether we get eliminated in the first knockout round, he ain't getting sacked.
He's not going nowhere. He's not. That guy's one of the most protected managers in football.
Along with Arteta.
Once you've got the FA behind you, bruv, there's nothing that anybody can do. The fans can't do nothing. It is nothing.
It's mad. Big up Gunner Down Under as well, man. I'll reply to your email at some point, bro. I'll see it earlier on this afternoon, but I'm literally doing this and popping out, so I'll reply to that tomorrow, bro. And love as always, man. No identity still after all this time with the quality at his disposal. He's a fraud. 100%, mate. 100%. If you look at the squad we could potentially have, right, when you look at it on paper, we've got probably one of the best squads in the competition.
Easy.
Yeah, we'd be up there with France and Brazil.
Easy.
All day long. Like Brazil, you can say they've got Neymar, Vinicius, they've got Richarlison, you could have Jesus, they've got who's that, Casemiro, they've got some top players, Thiago Silva. Like they've got some brilliant footballers, man, really good footballers. But then you look at the French squad, that's in disarray at the minute. Yeah, you got the whole Pogba and Mbappe thing going on.
AFC, bruv, yeah.
You've got Lloris coming back saying he's injured, like so he flew back home. Like it's mad, but their squad is a joke. Yeah, for me, France are favourites, even with all the disarray. Yeah, but I wouldn't be surprised if Brazil won it. But when you look at our squad, it's up there, man. It's probably the third best up out of the whole teams in it, the 32 in it. I think you put Brazil and France ahead of England. Yeah, but then you look at the managers. Yeah, you look at the tactical nous of the managers. Bro, this guy has managed one football club in his life. And he's England manager.
And he's relegated it.
And he relegated it, exactly. With a win percentage of 29%. And he's now England manager. Taking us to another World Cup.
I don't think Deschamps is a good manager. Me, myself, I don't. I think he's
all right.
I think he's heavily
whizzed by manage France, bro, and get him to a final.
Yeah, exactly. This is what I'm trying to say. But I'll still say I think Deschamps is a better manager than Southgate. Has to be said.
Mm. Mate, the Pratt in the Hat's a better manager than Southgate. Let's be real. It's true. Do you know what I mean? It's mad.
Facts.
It's actually mad. Did you see the Brazil-Ghana game? No, I didn't, mate. I didn't. I seen the scoreline, but I didn't see the game. Big up to Jez in the chat as well. Make sure you subscribe to Jez's channel, Arsenal History and More.
Yeah, big up Jez, man. Blessings to you as well. I hope everything's okay after what's happened as well, man. Hope you're recovering well and all that, man.
Lee, did you see what Saka said, that he would reduce the 90-minute to like 83 minutes? What, the games? I haven't seen any of that.
Saka said that he would reduce the 90 minutes to like 83 minutes. What? That doesn't even make no sense.
I don't know what you mean, bro. Google it. Oh, here we go. Let me have a look at this. I don't know. No, that's not what I thought it was. I don't know, mate. Elaborate, bro. Let's pick up the chat as well. There's loads of people in the chat. Argentina have got a good team. Yeah, they have. The thing with Argentina, though, man, they just don't live up to the hype, do they?
Yeah, they don't.
Like Messi's probably turned up in one tournament.
One's a Copa.
Other than that, mate, they've the thing with when you watch Argentina, they've got so many good players and players that you know that are good players. Yeah, but then when Messi's laying them on a plate for Higuain and he's shanking them out the stadium, like, it was though, isn't it? Like the amount of balls Messi put on Higuain's head
on
or
the
on his
plate,
foot,
yeah.
like, just spoon it out the stadium. It's like, what are you doing, man? Man said Portugal have a sick team as well. So see, this is the thing: Portugal and Belgium, yeah, will never win a World Cup in my lifetime.
But Portugal, they're always a team that I never ever want to get drawn against, though, bro.
Yeah, they're difficult.
Yeah,
same with Belgium. They're both. I put them in the same bracket. They're both very good, and they've got sick teams, man. They've got great players, but as a team, it's not about the team. It's about one man at Portugal.
Yeah,
it's about Ronaldo. Yeah, do you know what I mean? With Belgium, yeah, I don't know what it is about Belgium, but they've had their golden era, and it's about to flop, bro. It's literally, this is their last chance, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it's over for them, to be honest.
De Bruyne, Lukaku, Hazard. Is Hazard even going? Does he even play football? Does he still play? I'm being serious.
I think he played the other day for Real
years,
Madrid. I think he was. I think Champions League or something. He was there for Real Madrid the other day, I think.
Yeah.
But yeah, because he had an operation that was said to have fixed all of his injury problems, but I haven't really followed up since.
What's that fucking magic dust?
Fuck knows. Fuck knows.
They found a cure for Hazard's injuries. Wow. What's next? Building houses on Mars. Yeah, Portugal's counter-attack is sick, but the problem with Portugal is it's all about Ronaldo. It's all about him, which is why they ain't going to win anything.
Yeah.
Who are they? Whose group are they in? Like, who is Portugal?
They might be in a group of death, you know.
I think they are. I think they got Germany and who was the other one? Spain, is it? World Cup 2022. Let's have a look at the groups. Big up to everyone watching. Make sure you smash the likes up.
You might as well pop that up on the screen.
Yeah. Let me get Sky Sports up. Let's have a little look.
A man said the Netherlands are going to win the World Cup this year. Nah, bruv.
Holland? Nah,
Yeah,
never.
They're not winning it.
Right. Let's go and whack this on the screen. All right, there we go. So England, Iran, USA, Wales, Qatar, Ecuador, Senegal, Netherlands. What the hell is this? Get out of it. Well, Holland will get out of the group. And so will Senegal. Senegal will probably get out of the group as well. They've got Mane there, haven't they? And they've got Koulibaly there.
Yeah, they got several decent players in that team.
Although Ecuador, don't ever write off a South American team, man.
Yeah, facts.
Qatar will do nothing. So Senegal and Netherlands will get through, I think. England and USA, maybe.
That's the likely to happen, but I would not be surprised if it was America and Wales.
Yeah, Gareth Bale FC.
Yeah, exactly.
If you can drag him off, is there golf courses in Qatar?
Probably. It's nice over there.
Group C, Argentina will walk that group. They've got Saudi Arabia, Mexico, and Poland.
Maybe not, bro.
Nah,
Poland are a funny one though, because they had a shocking tournament last time, didn't they?
Yeah, Lewandowski is the only top player they've really got. They've got a lot of good players, but he's the superstar, isn't he?
Yeah,
he's the superstar. But oh yeah, Senegal have Mendy as well, the goalkeeper for you lot. Yeah. Lee Gunner is a joke. Well, why are you here then, mate?
Why
Why don't you
innit?
piss off and watch something else? Thanks for watching, those. Stick a like on the video or a dislike before you leave. It helps, mate. Let's go to Group D: France, Australia, Denmark, Tunisia. France and Denmark, I think, straight out of there. Spain, Costa Rica, Germany, Japan.
That's a fucking mental group.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's
You'd think Spain and Germany, but there's going to be an upset there, man.
Costa Rica are known to turn it up in the tournaments as well, man. They're no dickheads. That's the thing. Japan is
Spain and Germany. You'd say, yeah, they're walking out of that group, but mate, trust me, there's an upset in that group. Yeah, this group as well. I would not be surprised in Belgium's group. Belgium, Canada, Morocco, Croatia.
Yeah, that looks like a bit of a mad one.
I'm gonna say they'll get out of it, but I'm gonna say Belgium, Croatia get out of that. But I wouldn't be surprised if Morocco instead of Belgium. I don't know. Belgium just flopping every major tournament.
That's the problem. I reckon they'll still get out. If they don't get out of the group, man, Martinez needs to be sacked.
Oh, all day long. I'm surprised he's still there.
Exactly.
It's mad, isn't it? Big up to Isco in the chat, man. He says they've got Anguissa for Cameroon as well. Yeah, come on. Big up, man. Big up to you in my chat, man. You're always here. Group G: Brazil, Serbia, Switzerland, Cameroon.
Again, that's not an easy group.
Mitrovic FC, mate.
They've got Serbia got Milinkovic, Savic as well.
Like Serbia are getting out of the group. Switzerland are shit. Granit Xhaka in midfield. Good luck.
Who's there got that Breelin Bolo as well? The attacker.
Yeah. The striker. Is he the striker?
Yeah, he's a striker. Yeah, forward anyway. One of them positions. I know.
And then the last group: Portugal, Ghana, Uruguay, South Korea. Bro, I'm telling you, Portugal ain't getting out of that group. Yeah,
it's a tough one still.
They ain't getting out that group.
Uruguay are definitely getting out. I reckon they might even top it.
Yep. And then I'd go with South Korea, bro.
Yeah, I wouldn't write them off.
They got Son as well.
You see his free kick the other day?
Bro, the guy's a joke.
Quality.
Bro, the guy's an absolute joke. You see the 2 goals he scored against Leicester? Come off the ball. He scored 3, didn't he?
Hat trick, yeah.
Yeah, when he come off the bench, it was just a mad one. Just literally left foot, right foot. The second goal was the best one.
I don't know how United fans, some United fans are still saying Park Ji-sung's the best Asian player to play in the Prem. Son's clear. Son's quality. He's quality. He's clear. Easy. The thing is with Son, you don't even know which one's his weak foot, do you? Nah. Like the first goal he scored the other day when he come off the bench, he just slapped it top bins with his right. The second goal, he just curled it in with his left. With his left, yeah. He didn't even curl it; he whipped it. It was just fucking the power on that shot, mate. He's such a sick footballer. I love watching Son. Shame he plays for Tottenham. Yeah, innit? I was just about to say. Ghana and Uruguay have unfinished business. Oh, yeah. when Suarez dived, saved the ball, innit? But it was the best thing that he did because they missed the penalty, the bar, didn't they? Yeah. The penalty off the bar. Asamoah Gyan, I think it was. That's it, Asamoah Gyan, yeah. He was tearing it up for Sunderland a little bit in the Prem, and then after that, his career just went left. Fam. Didn't he play for Sunderland? Was it? Yeah, Sunderland? He did. Yeah, he did, and he done well for them. To be fair. Mad, isn't it? Big up to Babatunde Roland in the chat. He says, "Watch out for Argentina. They have not lost a game. Not lost. They ain't lost a match in 3 years. I think he means match in 3 years, bro. Italy hadn't lost a match in about 33 games. I think they set a world record, and they're not that great. And let's be real. No disrespect to Argentina, because I love Messi, man. Yeah, they're playing bums, bro. They're literally going all around South America, just slapping up teams like Honduras. Yeah, like the other day where Messi, did you see the goal he scored when he chipped the goalie? Bro, he's the best player in the world ever, man. I swear, nobody can ever top that guy. It was first time as well. I was like, no way. When he just hit it first time, I said, "There's no way." It's crazy, isn't it? Yeah, he's so sick, man. Such a sick footballer. Isn't Party from Ghana? Yeah, Party's Ghanaian, man. Yeah, he's apparently he's flying back. He got injured in the warm-up. This guy has literally made a glass, so they're going to send him back. Apparently, it's precautionary. It's not a serious injury or anything. They shouldn't have took him anyway. Big up to Babatunde for the donation. Big up Mr. B as well. Big up Lee. The closest Xhaka will get to a Brazilian will be his wife having one.
Oh dear, oh dear. Big up to you, my friend. I hope you're well, man. How many Brentford players are going to the World Cup? You got any? Did Norway not qualify? Oh, so Gibraltar guard's not in the World Cup. That's unlucky, isn't it?
Yeah, him and Haaland ain't going to be in the World Cup.
Yeah, that's mad. That is actually mad. Big up to Chris. Thank you for that, Mr. B. Chris CMC says, Toronto Chelsea fan, first time on stream and already subbed. Not your target viewer, probably. But wanted to say thanks for helping me de-stress from a crazy week. Love your perspective and candor. Cheers, mate. And listen, everyone's welcome here, man. We've got Darlington fans, we've got Leeds fans, we've got everyone in this chat, man. Yeah, it's not just exclusive for Arsenal fans. And to be honest, I don't want many of them following me apart from the ones that are here. Bro, they're tapped. They're all crying. What did you? I want to ask you, yeah, because Jason Cundy played for you lot, and I didn't even know that, if I'm honest. Well, I did know it, but I can't remember him playing for.
He's a journeyman, isn't it? Like played for Spurs and Palace and Bear, other teams.
Bristol, Ipswich.
He made less than 200 appearances for his entire professional career.
Games, 8 goals, bro.
I say that thing.
What did you make of his comments about this 15-year-old the other day? Because he has rattled so many Arsenal fans.
Listen, yeah, because Zar said something about it on Back Again, right? And before I could say something, Troops knew he had to jump in because I was going to mud him. But here's the thing where, like, I agree in the sense of what was the purpose of bringing him on at 15 years old if you're not intending to not consistently play him, but to at least integrate him into the first team. Yeah. So, like, what's the point if you're not going to integrate him slowly into the first team? What, you're just going to give him the one appearance and then he's just not going to play again for another 2 or 3 seasons? It doesn't make no sense to me. For me, I agree with the fact that it smelt more of a message and a record being sent out for me rather than it actually being a valid footballing reason. It didn't make no sense to me. But what does that matter? But this is what Zar rattled me with. Zar was like, here you have Wayne Rooney playing at 16. But when Rooney was 16 and he came on at Goodison Park against Arsenal, what did he do? He scored one of the goals of the season.
Dinger, bro. Literally slapped it past David Seaman.
Exactly. We're talking a serious goalkeeper. This is what I mean. So you can't really compare the two.
Ever seen.
You can't compare the two. Rooney is...
And this is the thing. I've seen a lot of people, and you're bang on with this, yeah? I've seen a lot of people say, oh, but what about Harvey Elliott? Oh, what about Jack Wilshere? What about this player? What about that player? Okay, cool. Yeah, but guess what, mate? Yeah, we'd already heard of these players being great and on the cusp of a first-team appearance for months and weeks and years. This kid, nobody's heard of him. Yeah, I had somebody in my comments on a video. I see the comment earlier, and he said, yeah, you're a disgrace or something. Yeah, the kid's been playing with the under-21s. I said, no, he ain't. He's made 5 appearances for Arsenal. One was the other day where he had 1 touch and it bounced straight off him. Literally 1 touch. Yeah, and the other 4 for the under-18s. So what are you talking about? He went and trained with the other 21s. He might have played a game since then. But if you go on transfer market, we're normally pretty much up to date. They've got him down as 4 games for under-18s. Yeah, and 1 game in the first
irresponsible, team. Bro. Now that you're telling me his numbers in the youth as well.
He's only played 4 games, but I don't know when we signed him. I don't know. We might have signed him this summer.
Hear what I'm saying? The only logical thing for me to see a 15-year-old on the pitch is if you've had him playing, right? And this is a huge exception to the rule if it's ever happened. From like the age of like the end of his 13th or entire 14 years old into his 15s, playing for the U21s, U23, and he's lighting up there. That is the only time where I can say, okay, cool. If he's doing this mad thing at this age and all of that is too easy for him, all right, you bring him on. Previous examples of this are Wayne Rooney, like I just said. But when he stepped on the pitch, you knew that he was supposed to be there. You knew that, this kid is the guy. Lionel Messi was 17 when he stepped on the pitch. When he stepped on the pitch, you knew this brother.
Bro, everyone had been talking about Messi and Rooney for years, like from 14,
this is what
13.
I mean. You knew about these guys from day.
Yeah,
you knew about them from long time ago. So for me, there was no footballing reason to bring him on. There wasn't, except for maybe Arteta said, you know what, I want a record in the Premier League. Let me take a positive one. I'll get that one.
Big up to Mazza Marsden in the chat. He says Odegaard was 15.
But that was in the Norwegian league, though. No disrespect.
Yeah, no disrespect, but the Hackney Marshes have better games, mate. And then he went to Real Madrid. Yeah, and this is why people rep him. Oh, he went to Real Madrid at 15. Okay, how many games did he play for the first team at Real Madrid at 15?
Was he even 15? I swear he was 16 when he went.
Yeah, how many did he play? 0.
He was in the
How many
Castilla
games
for how
did he
long?
play for Real Madrid in 7 seasons at Real Madrid? Oh, yeah, 11. He played more on loan for Arsenal in half a season than he ever did for Real Madrid.
Man.
Yeah, but this is the thing. And I get a lot of Norwegians watch this channel. I think it's like the 3rd most viewed country is Norway for some reason. Maybe I'm a king in Norway. I don't know. Yeah, but it's funny because even the Norwegians in my chat and come in here, they say we don't even know why he's captain in Norway, bro. Like we don't know. Well, why is he captain? Like it's mad. But this is the thing. Like when you see like Jadon Sancho's another one. When he was at Man City, people were talking about Jadon Sancho at Man City, Jadon Sancho, and then he obviously didn't get the games at Man City. So he went Germany. Jadon's put himself on the map, played straight away. Bro, I don't know when we signed this kid. I don't know if he's come through from 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, whatever, or whether we got him in the summer, or whether we got him in the summer before. I have no idea. If you go on to transfer market, it says that he's played 4 games for the under 18s. That's it. He's got 1 goal and 2 assists.
If you want to see a 15-year-old that could not, I'm not even saying should, that could potentially play with the seniors in the Prem. His name's Endrick and he plays for Palmeiras. Well, he's actually just recently turned 16. Watch that kid, yeah, and within 10, 15 seconds of watching him, yeah, he can play. Whether it's at the top tier clubs immediately.
That's the same with Martinelli.
Yeah, you just know exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
This comment's mad. Yeah, where is it? Zidane didn't like him. Bro, Zidane's one of the greatest footballers I've ever seen. And Zidane didn't like him. There's a reason.
And played in his position.
Yeah, exactly. And there's a reason for that. Yeah, if he didn't like him, how can this guy not displace 38-year-old or 37-year-old Luka Modric? Like real talk. Like people were mocking the Dani Ceballos one. Dani Ceballos wasn't great for Arsenal. Yeah, but he scored a cup quarter-final goal. Yeah, and he had a great debut at the Emirates against Burnley. Other than that, he was pretty trash for Arsenal. Yeah, Ancelotti came out the other day and said he ain't going nowhere. He's staying before the transfer window shuts. He's staying. He's part of my team. Yeah, well, how comes Odegaard can't get in? Because Odegaard's better than Ceballos. I don't even rate Odegaard, but he's better than Dani Ceballos.
100%.
So how can Ceballos get in the team at Madrid, but this guy can't? Because he ain't that fucking good, mate. Yeah, and it's like, if Zidane's telling you ain't getting in the team, there's a reason, mate. And it ain't because of anything other than I want to win. Yeah, you're going to look at Zidane's record, man. It was Project Youth propaganda to play on the heartstrings of the media and this delusional fan base for no other reason but to suit Arteta's ego.
Facts.
I'm inclined to agree, mate. I can't lie. Yeah, at the end of the day, he was so rattled by Ivan Toney's tweet this season before that he thought, right, well, I'll put a kid on the bench. Well, there's 2 actually. There was a 17-year-old on the bench as well. Then Marquinhos is 19, Eddie's 21 or whatever. Right, so we've got all these kids on the bench. And if we lost the game, it would have been, well, we were down to the bare bones. Yeah, if we're winning comfortably. And he even said something along the lines of, oh, it was just a gut feeling or something to put him on. So basically what you did is you put him on because you knew one of the squad were going to tweet out, nice kickabout with the boys. And one of them was a boy. Yeah, it's mad. It's actually mad, but it is what it is. He'll probably go on loan to Doncaster or Exeter City or somewhere and then he'll. Do you remember when Arsenal signed Cohen Bramwell?
That was years ago.
Yeah, Wenger signed him for 25 grand. Do you remember that? And everyone was going, oh, he's a left. Oh, he's such a good left back. Bro, we loaned him straight to Birmingham. Birmingham thought he was trash and got rid of him. And where is he now?
Yeah. And then there was who else was there? But this weren't Prem. Freddie Adu. You remember him?
It's mad, isn't it? But this happens all the time. But this is the thing. It's all about PR, man. It's all about PR. Wodegaard, exactly. Big up D-Rush for the chat, super chat as well. Listen, we are going to have to. Eddie's 20. Is Eddie 23?
Mental.
Nah, Eddie is is Eddie 23? No way.
I thought he was younger than that.
He's 23. Bro, this guy's 23. Messi was winning Ballon d'Ors at 23.
Didn't he have more than one at 23?
Probably. Bro, I thought he was 23.
I thought he was like just coming out of his teen years maximum. I thought he was like 20, 19, 20. How old was he when he came on? Was it the Carabao Cup where he scored on his debut or
That
something?
must have been, yeah, that must have been when he was 18. I was at the game against Norwich.
I remember that.
He scored twice. He come on and got it to extra time, and then he scored an extra time. He should have had a hat trick.
I remember the one from the corner. I can't remember the second one though.
Yeah, he got the second one, but then he should have had a third one. He picked the ball up just inside our half on the right wing and just kept running and running and running. And he rounded one, he rounded two, he rounded three, and we were like, "What? Who is this kid?" He ended up missing in the end, but it would have been a sick third goal. At 23 years, oh my days, bro! I'm baffled. Vinicius Jr. is younger than Eddie Nketiah. There you go. Eddie will get the Lingard treatment. He will be 26 and people will be still saying he's a young talent.
He's a young talent. Yeah, mad thing.
That's insane. Unbelievable. But yeah, we are going to wrap this up, people, because I'm actually going out for dinner in a minute. So big up to all of you guys. Big up to Goonie as well. Short notice. Appreciate it, man.
No worries,
man. Yeah, it's a bit boring, these international breaks, but we have got football coming back in, 8 days? So yeah,
you got the derby in it, North London derby.
Is it 8 days till the games come back or 7? Yeah, 8 days. It's next Sunday. Arsenal play. Yeah, we got the North London derby, unless the train strike gets it called off, because they love to cancel games these days, don't they?
Man. Yeah, exactly. If you drop have a hat thing now,
literally any excuse to cancel a game, they'll do it. But it's mad. When are you going to bring Eunice on? Eunice is welcome anytime he wants, bro. Anytime
he just got back from Turkey. He was
on holiday, man.
Before, yeah, he was on a honeymoon actually. So big up.
Yeah, man. Big up to him. Yeah, I love Eunice, man. Eddie Nketiah, man, 23. Messi had 3 Ballon d'Ors at 23.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but I suppose it's a bit unfair to use Messi, though, isn't it?
Messi's just an alien, bro. He's just like, we shouldn't compare Eddie Nketiah in that category ever again. Maybe let's compare him to Bentner or someone, like, I don't know.
Lord Bentner, you know.
Yeah, it's mad.
But Bentner was better, though.
Man said Eunice has been on a honeymoon for 6 years.
Yeah.
Reece Nelson is 22. Right, Nelson's younger than Eddie Nketiah.
And I remember hearing about Nelson earlier.
Yeah, mad, isn't it? It's mad. It's actually insane, mate. But this is what happens, bro. It's like they'd love to hype up young players, and most of these young players are flop anyway. Like, let's be real. How many youngsters do actually make it into being a professional footballer from the academy they're at,
bro? And this is what
for the team that they've come through at. Not many.
People realize the jump from youth football to senior football is massive. It's huge. It's like going from, like, I don't know, what example can I give?
It's like going from
your GCSEs to your
like going from Vanessa Feltz to Carmen Electra.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly. Or your GCSEs to like a degree or something. Like, the jump is huge.
It's mad, isn't it? It is mad. But listen, big up to everyone who's watched live, man. Yeah, the bunny's on it, bruv. The bunny girl, she's bang on it. My dad met the bunny, didn't you, mate?
Oh, hopping mad, mate.
Hopping mad. There you go. Listen, big up to everyone who's watched this stream on playback as well. Smash the likes up, guys. You can do it, guys. Be the potato, guys. Be the hash brown. Be the crisp. Be the chip. You're very versatile. It's a potato. And we did it, guys. We did it. Goonie, bro, what you got coming up? You got any content coming out soon, or?
I'll be back putting up content from Monday. I haven't posted for like 7 days, but for very good reason. Like I said, I have been learning.
David.
Yeah, that's the one. That's the one.
Hey, very quickly, sorry to cut you off. I missed a super chat from Bricks FX. Gian scored 70 goals in 60 appearances for UAE League. Big up to Tony Neri as well. 10-month membership today. Big up to you, my friend.
Oi, big up Diego C. Palace. Parker v Joyce is tonight, isn't it?
Yeah, it's tonight. Yeah, the boxing tonight. Yeah. Big up to Isco, man. 9-month membership today as well. Did you see Nunes strike? I haven't seen any football apart from that boring England game, bro. But yeah, sorry, go on. What would you say? What you got going on, man?
Yeah, no, I was just saying I'm gonna be back on Monday making content. I have been quiet for the past week or so, but I will be back, people. Don't worry, I'll be back fresh and better than ever. Man Knows Football's where you subscribe, right there in the description. Just hit that button, take you directly to the channel and all that. Also, as well, you can find me on Back Again with Troops. The last episode that we did, we had Alex from the Cop TV, the Red Men, and that was a funny episode. We was all sourced out of our minds. Czar is a devil. Yeah, you see Czar, as soon as I go in there, this guy's loading me up with shots. Everyone's just sourced up. So it was a jokes episode, man.
Shots.
Yeah.
It's
a good
yeah,
episode.
sick, man. So make sure you subscribe
Abdi
to
knows.
Goonies channel, people.
Abdi knows. You see, that episode was drunk. Yeah.
Make sure you subscribe to Goonies channel. Links in the title of the video. Big up to everyone who's chucked a super chat in as well. Big up to everyone who smashed a like on it. There's not enough likes on this video, not even on 400 yet. So there's still 900 sat here.
Yeah,
who's live that we like? Let's see who's live that we like. Oh, Saeed's live. Here we go.
Yeah, go to Saeed, show some
Go
love.
and spam Saeed's chat with Lee Gunner sent me with a rat emoji.
With the rats and the, do you know what? Add the bald head next to it as well.
Yeah, the bald head. Lee and Goonie sent me. It's the pinned comment in the live. Lee and Goonie sent me. Yeah, go and spam it up. Big up to Gary Robinson as well. Real one, man. Love, bro. Hope you're well, man. Listen, we're out of here, people. I'm going out, and I'll be back again tomorrow. I don't know what I'm going to talk about yet, but maybe we could do a podcast, me and the lads. I don't know. We'll see. Oh, no, that's Monday. I don't know. I'm waffling. Adios, amigos. Arteta fuera. Southgate fuera. Para siempre. Ciao.